now. Come on, Pisces. Come on, guys. All right. Well, that's pretty clear. Clinging to the past. And we have the Four of Pentacles, which is the card of clinging. The King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. So right off the bat, I'm seeing Pisces. Do you have a past where you are used to someone having financial control over you or depending on someone? Or, you know, in general, just letting people have control over you. Feeling like you're not an authority, feeling like you're knuckling under authority and, you know, you can't assert yourself and stand your ground and be the strong emperor that you are. And, you know, if you look at this card, this whole thing, it's like this cube of just, I mean, honestly, it looks like an acid trip. And, you know, we cling to the past in the chaos that is our inner world, right? And it's like, when you have such a mess, it's so easy to get lost in all of it. And because of that, it's like you keep ending up back at the same spot. It's like a maze, right? So today, I think the message here is like, find your way through that maze, okay? So you can move forward. Don't cling to the past anymore. We have well, 2 4s here and a 5. None of those are at the end of a cycle. And if we really want to make movement forward to get to the end of this cycle, we have to find out a way through this maze, and you can. That's your message for today. We want to move away from old cycles, move away from old ways of being, feeling like we can't be in control, and, you know, we can move forward. Good luck today, Pisces. That message was for me too, so hang in there. All right, Aries. What Monday morning messages or Monday evening, whenever, do we have for you? It's a bright, sunny morning. No, but it's okay. You know what? Energy changes every day. Some days it sucks. But everything happens for a reason. Just keep that in mind, okay? The Rebel. Right, Aries. So, you are dinging. You are dealing with crazy emotional bitch, potentially. I can't talk today. So, you might be having an issue with communication with someone. You know, this could be someone who's emotionally manipulative, or is playing on your emotional sensitivity. And it could be, you know, triggering some kind of heartbreak. For you, this could also be heartbreak. You could be breaking someone's heart. And overall, it looks like an offer is being turned down. So, you know, this could be someone coming to you like, hello, and you're like, fuck off, bye. And, you know, you're gonna go off and do your own thing and whatever. It's like, I don't give in to normal relationship standards or whatever. But, yeah, it could also be that, you know, is this clear? We could have that, you know, rebellious nature, that desire to want to be different, but it could also be that that desire gets you into trouble in somehow. And that in your desire to want to stand out from the crowd and be different, it actually gets you in trouble today. Or you could be watching this externally. Yeah, so Aries, I'm just going to say be careful today. If you're breaking someone's heart, do it easily. Let them down gently. If someone is breaking yours, it's just daily energy. So it's okay. Okay, so next up we have Taurus. Okay, well, Taurus is doing better than Aries. Okay. Okay. So Taurus, we have the Lovers in the upright, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have participation. Okay, when I'm looking at the participation card, you know that game, what was it called, Hungry Hungry Hippos? Yeah. I'm feeling like, you know, maybe your focus has been, you know, a love offer, or, you know, going towards someone, and, you know, I think you're starting to see that that love offer wasn't really anything to work with. You know, it's like you waited around, you waited for it to get more serious, and it just wasn't really happening. And you might be moving away from that today and, you know, focusing more on hanging out with your friends. I mean, shit, go play Hungry Hungry Hippos. I don't know. Like, I'm in New York, right? There's a lot of, not a lot, but there's some bars where you can, like, go play, like, literal board games. I don't know if you have some of those near where you live. Maybe go try it. But yeah, either way, I feel like you're gonna be really focusing more on groups and friends today than you are this love interest that you have. But I don't think that's a bad idea because, you know, the Knight of Cups in reverse kind of sucks. So it's not a bad choice. Okay, next up we have Gemini. Gemini. Man, the Emperor has been coming up so much today. It's so weird. Integration. Okay. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, yeah, in the upright. And we have integration. So, right off the bat, I am seeing... Okay, so I'm seeing a few things. First, I was going to say this seems like a work thing. Seems like a work thing where there's so many options that it's just creating confusion. You know, there's so many methods and ways to move forward that overall it's just not giving you control over your company, or yeah, it's not giving you control over your company. It's not giving you control over your employees, that, like, in a good way. It's kind of just disempowering you in a sense. So I think you're going to be asking, you know, others for advice on the situation. And if it is work, maybe they're coworkers, and finding a way to, you know, maybe you have some people, maybe it's a creative team, right? And you have some people who focus more on the actual action, the getting it done. Let's say it's like a social media campaign. And you have, you know, the one person that is all about getting the pictures up there, you know, getting hashtags on there, making sure the SEO is good. And then, you know, you have the actual photographers, the people taking the pictures, and, you know, but it's like there's not enough practical energy in there. So you might be asking for more practical ways and maybe, you know, monetary ways to move forward and stuff like that. Another way I could see this is like, you know, if there's a health issue that, you know, is causing a lot of disempowerment, obviously if you're not feeling well, and, you know, there's a lot of different symptoms, there's a lot of different things it could be. You could be meeting with a team of doctors, and, you know, it kind of seems like the way to move forward, it's really important for you to integrate, you know, maybe classic medicine, but maybe also some more homeopathic, maybe some spiritual concepts as well. Maybe even like something like acupuncture or something like that. But yeah, listen to others today, Gemini. It's definitely what I'm feeling for you. Okay, next up we have Cancer. This is the bottom of the deck again. Who'd that pop out for? Was it Pisces, maybe? Could be wrong, but I think they might have had the Three of Swords, or Aries had the Three of Swords. Someone did. But, yeah, you might want to take a look at one of those readings, whichever one it was. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Okay, Cancer. So I think you're focusing on an old love situation today. And I think this is a love situation that you had with a fire sign. And, you know, it's like now you're actually out of the heartbreak. You're looking at it and you're like, I still don't have clarity. Carl, stop it. You're like, I still don't have clarity on the situation. And, you know, you might be taking some time today to really reflect on it and think about where it went wrong. And, you know, it could be that in this situation, maybe you weren't as generous as you should have been. And you held on to a lot more when, you know, you should have given more. Or this could be them. But, yeah, today I think you're really in search of clarity. Yeah. Honestly, it's like you can't have love if you're not both giving equally and holding on or withholding anything, whether it's information, love, affection. It's just recipe for breakups and disaster. And I think you're going to find out why today. And I think the answer might be within you. Okay. So next up we have Leo. Carl. I'm waiting for my cat to walk through here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Speaking of Leo, here comes like cat attack, right? Oh, there he is. Yep. Carl. Yeah, you're a little Leo. You a lion? Come on, dude. He's like, where's my attention? Why are you looking at that? It's not me. Okay, Leo. So right here I'm seeing you are questioning whether or not to go back to someone from your past. And I think your inner voice is going to be strongly advising you not to. Yeah, you know, this could be someone in the past who wasn't financially stable, but maybe in your mind you're like, oh, but they were so pretty. Or, you know, maybe it's going after the type of person. And it's like, maybe you've moved on from like that being your type. And, you know, before you try and send that text message or, you know, try and move forward in the way that you want to, initially, I think you should really have a talk with your inner voice. And if your inner voice and not your heart is like, yeah, go ahead and do it. But, you know, there's a big difference between listening to your gut, listening to your head, and listening to your heart. Your heart is usually the one that gets you in trouble. So keep that in mind, okay? Okay, and last up we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So, we have the Ten of Swords in the upright, the Five of Swords, the Moon, and Existence. So, some situation that has left you, you know, ridiculously defeated, just done on the ground. You know, I think you're finally finding out the reasons why today, if this is health, if this is emotionally, and I think whatever this is going to change the way that you go about living. Yeah, and I think whatever you incorporate, it's going to need to be a lot more natural. You know, if you're not fully organic in your emotions, I think you're going to need to be. I mean, it's good for everybody. Or if you don't eat very clean, I think that's something you're going to need to give a try. Maybe eat more seafood. I don't know, there's a crab there. Don't eat dogs, but like you can eat some seafood. Eat some lettuce. Yeah, but I'm definitely seeing, you know, if it feels like your body betrayed you in a sense, I think it's going to come out why that happened. And yeah, I really think it's going to change the way that you live from now on, but I see it in a positive way. Okay, Virgo, that's your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here, guys. This was my first daily reading, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.